Hi ladies, Lindsay Dvorak here, boy mom of 3 from Washington. I am here to chat with you all about grapes, raisins, and cornflakes, oh my, and how they relate to your skin and how it's going to help you to really understand the process that your skin goes through from start to finish in a very easy to understand way. The first time I saw this, I was like, well, that makes sense. So we're gonna hash it out. So unless you have been sitting in a closet for the last however many years you've been alive, your skin has gone through some damage. Even if you are an avid sunblock wearer, all that good stuff, we've got UV ray lights, we've got pollutants, we've got free radicals, all that stuff that connects to our skin cells and actually drains the moisture from our skin. So when we're born, we're actually born with plump, juicy, hydrated, happy cells that haven't been damaged yet. Again, unless you've sat in a closet, this is not how your skin looks like today. So these are full of hyaluronic acid, these beautiful plump baby cells. Think about how glowing sweet little babies are, how soft they are, they're luminous. But now, by the time you hit the age of 25, you've actually lost half of your hyaluronic acid that is naturally occurring in your cells. You've lost half of your hyaluronic acid, so you might look a little bit more like this structure at this point. You've got your brand new cells down here, and as they start to rise to the surface, they become more, they lose some of their moisture, they start to dry out as free radicals and things connect to your skin, they start to dry you out, and you turn those at the surface become superficial dead skin cells. So from start to finish, cell turnover is the natural process from cell birth to cell death. That process takes 14 days for babies from start to finish. It takes 21 days for teens to go through this process. And once you're in your 20s, it takes about 30 days to get from start to finish. And then it slows more and more as we age. So by 50, it's 45 to 90 days. So and this process is also affected by your environment, your genetics, disease, diet, hydration, all of that stuff. So the goal is to speed up this process, sorry, words are hard, to get these to the surface faster because we're all getting older. This process starts slower, and as the slower it goes, the more time that it has to be damaged and dry out these plump cells into less than plump cells, dead skin cells, all of that. By the time we hit our 25 about, you actually also lose, let me find the stats. You actually stop producing collagen, which is the framework of our face. It's what holds us up, makes us not saggy. And in your 30s, you actually have not just lost your collagen, but or not just stopped producing, but you start losing in your 30s, 1 to 2% loss of collagen per year, or 1 to 2% loss of collagen. And then 40s, it's 10 to 12% loss of collagen, and then we don't even go past that because it's just rude, right? Okay, so what makes Senegence skincare different? We have the Seneplex complex. I think you've heard about it a few times during this skincare challenge. What that is it's a kinetic enzyme that just Senegence has. It speeds up the cellular renewal process 23.3% faster. So if it takes 30 days, we're just going to use that as an example, 30 days for your cell to rise to the surface to become its dead self, we're going to speed that up 23.3% faster. And so we're going to see more of these plump, juicy beauties get to the surface, and really you'll notice that luminous skin that you can have when you plump up these grapes and see more of these rise to the surface. I also wanted to note that this product does not clog your pores, so you're not going to have the acne problems necessarily if you don't put things on your face. Even the makeup and the foundations, the shadows, all that stuff, it's non-comedogenic, so that means it does not clog your pores, which is very important, especially if you are acne prone. Sorry if I'm talking fast and it's a lot of information because skin, there's a lot of information, okay? So what can we do? If you notice, men shave their face every day, maybe not during the corona, but they seem to have younger looking skin longer. It's because they're shaving and exfoliating dead skin cells off their face every day. So that makes a huge difference. Hi, Jerry. No worries. I always know that most people are going to catch this on the replay, so not a big deal. Thanks for joining me. Hello. My name's Lindsay, if you didn't know me. We're talking about our skin. You'll probably have to go back to the beginning to get the whole thing, but that's okay. So anyways, what we can do to help solve this problem. First of all, men exfoliate daily. So we have to have a daily gentle exfoliator. So the good news is that cleanser you guys are all using, depending on your skin type, each one has a daily gentle exfoliation. You don't want to go in hard and heavy daily. You only want to use those exfoliation products 2 to 3 times a week. So you all should have gotten a facial resurfacer. If you are more sensitive skin and that's too intense for you, you can use the polishing exfoliator. We just don't have samples of those, unfortunately, yet. But if you're sensitive skin, just go lighter on it, and then you can choose the polishing exfoliator. If you feel like it was a little too abrasive, the polishing is much more gentle. But you'll need an exfoliator to exfoliate off these superficial dead skin cells, and here's why. You've essentially got all of these dead skin cells on the surface of your skin blocking, while you've got all these awesome products you're using right now and starting to see some amazing results after only 4 days, right? Who's loving their results so far? You have to get, that's why we had you do the resurfacer on your first day. You have to get these superficial dead skin cells off the surface. Otherwise, you're going to have soggy cornflakes. You're putting your products on and they really can't get past these dead skin cells very well. You're not going to get the most bang for your buck if you've got these cornflakes on top, because we want our serums to really be able to penetrate deep all the way down to help plump up these raisins again. Skin cells actually have mother-daughter cells, so they replicate themselves. So we want to do our best to replicate the cells we want, which is these ones. So we want to plump these fellers back up and have more of these raised to the surface 23.3% faster. But we can't get that to happen if our awesome products aren't getting down deep enough. So we got to get those off. So do your exfoliator, use your cleanser, which is cleanse, tone, and hydrate, and a daily exfoliant, safe enough to use daily. Hi, Tiff. Okay. I'm just checking my notes to see that I didn't miss any key points here, but I think I hit most of it, and I've got one more thing to say after that. You already hit that? Yeah. I'm on point today. Okay. With, like, I'm usually really scattered. Okay. Hold on. Got one more thing for you. The stats, if I can find it. Here we go. So if you notice in your beauty book, if you got one, hopefully, on page 6 and 7, it talks about the clinical trial that Senegence did with our products, with the Seneplex complex. Super, super key here. Not all companies will do a clinical trial. First of all, they're really expensive to do them. And not only that, but if you get a clinical trial, they become public, whether the results are good or bad. It's public for all. So if it doesn't go well, it's not going to be good for your company. So it's an outside source. It's not some Senegence hired lab technician who created these results. These are outside clinical results that showed 4 to 8 weeks to revolutionary results. 23.3% increase cellular renewal. They come to the surface 23.3% faster, verified by an independent lab, clinically tested, confirmed products with Seneplex Plus are highly effective in increasing skin renewal, and regular use of products in remarkable improvements by the skin to the skin, including skin smoothness increased by 45%. And this is just like the basic skincare. If you add in treatments, you guys, the retinol, we've been talking about it all week, me and Tiffany and Miss Dean. We are seeing a huge difference with that. And that's just like an extra. These are just results for just the basic. Almost 33% or more of the individuals with sensitive skin were able to use Sensoderm skincare without irritation, which is awesome because there's a lot of sensitive skin gals out there. So here are the other stats that this clinical trial found. Helps to eliminate dead skin cells and produce healthier, plumper cells as they move to the surface of the skin. That in turn increases moisture and hydration by 54.2%. It pulls in moisture and helps it to stay there. Get rid of those though. Make sure those are gone. Like, exfoliating is a #1 skincare must-have in my opinion, and I know all the ladies here would agree. So make sure you're doing that so that all your other products can do their business. Okay, increases collagen synthesis. Whoa, that's a hard word right now. Collagen synthesis by 168%. Remember, I told you we stopped producing collagen in our mid-20s. So the fact that this increases the production of it 168% is insane. Increases skin firmness and elasticity by 51.9%. Who wouldn't want that? Decreases skin sagging by 25%. Increases skin luminosity, the glow, 48.7%. And reduces, sorry, I had a phone call. Fine lines and wrinkles by 55.7%. That's crazy. So, anyways, that's why we're different. We don't clog pores. We get these happy little cells plumped up. We have the beautiful ones raised to the surface, which is why you guys are noticing a difference after just 5 days. Can you imagine? Like 3-6 months from now, can you imagine the state of difference in your skin? It's truly amazing. I love the makeup, but the skincare truly gives me passion about what I do because it's made such a huge difference to my skin, and I know the ladies in this group would agree. So I hope that you all found this helpful. I hope you are loving your skincare. If you have any questions at all, get with whoever invited you here. If your wish list is getting a little bit long, think about joining us and hosting in our next skincare challenge with some of your friends, because that's always super fun when you have a group of friends doing it. The banter back and forth is pretty fun. Lots of fun options. We also have a beauty boot camp coming up if you want to learn more makeup techniques or anything like that. Let us know, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Bye.